Hey, what is going on YouTube? Alright, so it has been some time since I've been on here. Been very busy, and I just finished my 90-day phone detox. Yeah, that's right. I stayed off my phone for 3 whole months. Oh, wow. Anyways, during that time, I was just using my laptop and limited it to business use and using my email to handle my business. And if someone really need to get a hold of me, told them hit me up on Google Hangouts or Google Voice. Otherwise, I've got some big news for you guys. So, as you can see here, this is the Christian Forum's website. I am a member on there. That's my username. Yahweh will uplift. And yeah, there's my picture. But that's not what this is about. So, here I wanted to cover something I noticed, this confusion around the Jubilee. There's a lot of confusion with the Jubilee as a Jubilee year instead of looking at it as a Jubilee period. And, well, I'll let my blog speak for itself. So in my previous blog post, we are in the 119th Jubilee. I stated that we are in the 5,950th year / 119 Jubilee from Adam. After double checking my calculations, I found I was over by 1 Jubilee. Below is my comment today on a YouTube video titled Proof that we are still in the Jubilee year 5777 2017 to 2018. Okay. So what I wrote was, okay, but isn't everyone missing something so obvious here with the Jubilee? I find it incorrect to state that we are in a Jubilee year, but I find it correct to state that we are in a Jubilee period. Let us remember that counting from the time of Adam, 5,750 equals 115 Jubilees times 50 years. And it is also important to remember that because the modern Hebrew calendar is lunar-based and not solar-based, it falls behind 10 days every year. Therefore, we must reconcile it to arrive at the correct Jubilee period. So these are my calculations for that. So in the first figure, I multiplied 5,750 years by 364 days, which gives us 2,093,000 days. And then I took that same number of years and multiplied it by the days of the moon, which are 354 days. That gives us 2,035,500 days. I subtract that from the first, and we come out to a difference of 57,500 days. Okay, and you could have also done this by simply saying 10 times 5,750 years, but I just wanted to be thorough and show the proofs. So anyways, the next thing I did was I took that difference and divided it by 364 days, which comes out to 157 years and 352 days. Alright, now after adding these missing years to the above Jubilee years, so 5750 plus 157 plus 352 days equals 5,907 years and 352 days from Adam. Okay, so that's just reconciling this figure here. Alright. Now, to actually take into account the modern Hebrew year, which right now we're in 5,777, Alright, what I did was I took our current Hebrew year and I subtracted it from the 115 Jubilee, okay, which gives us a difference of 27 years. So multiply that by 364 days and 354 days, alright, and then you have a difference of 270 days. So what I did was I added this number of days to here. Okay, so 57,500 plus 270 equals 57,770 days. There. So I had to be very thorough, so you guys could see the math is all correct. Now I took those number of days divided by 364 days, and it comes out to 158 years and 258 days. Alright, so in the end comes out to 5,935 years and 258 days. 5,900 years divided by 50 years equals 118 Jubilee from Adam, which means that the above calculations show we are 15 years away from the 119 Jubilee and 65 years away from the 120 Jubilee, or 6,000 years from Adam. Therefore, AD 2019 plus 65 years equals AD 2084 equals 6,000th year equals 120 Jubilee. Pretty exciting, huh? So here I posted a few comments just clarifying that the standard I'm using here is the 364-day solar calendar, and I've talked about it extensively on my blog and on my YouTube channel. So depending which calendar system you use, it's going to change the BC80 or BCE/CE dates. Okay, but it's important to test the spirits. Alright, now to give you guys proof of the accuracy of this thing, okay, I multiplied our current year that we're in, that I just showed you, by 364. These are the number of days, here's the number of weeks, and then I multiplied the days by 364 to show that, okay, yes, this is correct. Now, I use this online calculator called the Case-In Online Calculator. Okay, so what I did was I took the dates, okay, March 20th, okay, and June 23rd, 3897 BC, and this should be March 20th, 2019. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 308,620 weeks. But if you look at the number of days, there's 5 days added. And the number of years is 5,914. So you would think like, oh, were my calculations off? Well, here I show that when we take that figure that we found here on the online calculator and divide it by 364 days, we come out to 5,935 years and 5 days. But to get that figure of 5914, we divide those same number of days by 365.25 days, and yes, this is the figure you arrive at here. Okay, so you gotta be careful which system you're using. Okay, if you don't know what you're doing, it's very tricky. Okay, because these days and weeks here really should bring us to this date, and the number of years should be 5935. Alright, but obviously this calculator is programmed to run off of a 365.25 calendar year based off the Gregorian system. And that date, by the way, guys, June 23rd, 3897 BC, that would be the beginning of creation. Okay. Oh yeah, this is another one here. So, oh boy. Okay, I'll have to cover this part in another video. But, oh, actually I can cover it here. Alright, so if we take the date March 20th, right, which is a Wednesday, and we count 65 years in advance, alright, we have 3380 weeks. Alright, so that brings us to December 29, 2083. Okay, so let's use our calculator here. So we'll change this to March. Oops. 20th. Alright, execute. Okay, so here we got some funny stuff going on again. Okay, but to double check this, so we have two witnesses. Okay, when we go to date, oh, date and time. Fortunately, date and time only covers 1 AD to 4999 AD, but whatever. So 3380. Oh, whoops. Okay, so December 29, so that's what I forgot on this one. I put 23 on accident. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So December 29, AD 2083 would be year 6000. Okay. And I just put a quick note here, you know, as to not being disturbed by the first day of spring being in December, because by aligning the Gregorian calendar with Yahweh's calendar, it will make it seem as if the seasons are shifting on the Gregorian calendar, but in reality they're not. It only shifts to show that our current calendar is not aligned with God's solar calendar. Okay. So then, the other thing I put on here, if we subtract 312,000 weeks from December 29, 2083, we arrive at June 23rd, 3897. Okay, so again, alright, 312,000 weeks. These days, if this was being multiplied by 364, this would just be even, there wouldn't be a 5. But as you can see here, there are only 5,979 years. And I believe I did the calculation for that here. Okay, yeah. So alright. So I put that here. Alright. So if you do 6,000 years times 364 days, you get 2,184,000 days, which equates to 312,000 weeks. Divide that back by 364 days, 6,000 years. Okay? Now, when you take the figure that we see on the online calculator here, okay, 5,900, whoops, okay, divide this by 364, we have 79 years and 7,649 days. Okay, so to find out the number of years, we got to break this down a few times. Divide that by 364, got 9 years, 4,373 days. Do it again, got 9 years, 1,097 days. Do it one last time, you have 3 years and 5 days. Add those 21 years and 5 days to 5,979. Have 6,000 years, 5 days. Bleh. It's important to do the math thoroughly. Alright, but to get their figure here, okay, when we multiply it by 365.25, well, that's the figure you arrive at. So, test the spirits, brothers and sisters. Test the spirits. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about this because I also put a comment on here that I'm currently 31. So that means in 1984 was the 117th Jubilee, and 2034 will be the 119th Jubilee. So I am, wow. Okay guys, so do not confuse a Jubilee year, okay, because that's not how things are counted. A Jubilee is a period of 50 years, okay, or 49 years plus the 50th year, right? So it's not a Jubilee year. It's a Jubilee period that we are in. If you are able to understand that, then you won't be confused by various videos like this, trying to tell you different stuff. So, yes, guys. There is the proof right here. As I showed, I did all the math to show exactly which Jubilee period we are in. Okay? We are in the year 5,935 from Adam, alright, which is the 100, which is the 118th Jubilee from Adam. Okay? And we are 15 years away from the 119th Jubilee and 65 years away from the 120th Jubilee, or the 6,000th year from Adam, which will fall in AD 2083, December 29th. Alright, and when we bring that all the way back to the beginning of the world when Adam was created, that brings us to the date of June 23rd, 3897 BC. Alright guys, shalom, spread the word. Christ is coming soon.